Sir.
I'm Shaukat Ali, principal of India Government English School, and also I am taking class 9 and 10 maths. Today I will teach chapter 4, quadratic equation. So, before starting the quadratic equation, you should know what is the quadratic polynomial. A polynomial of having one variable and second degree is called quadratic polynomial. This time writing here, suppose 2x plus 3, another example I am giving you, 4x square plus 3x minus 2, 5x cubed plus 4x square plus x plus 1. Three examples I am giving you here. The first is 2x plus 3. X is variable and 2 is a coefficient of x. 3 is constant. The power into exponent of x is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. Second one is one variable is x and exponent of x, that is power or degree, you can say is 2. So it is called a quadratic polynomial. The third one, the degree is 3 and variable is 1x. This is called cubic polynomial. But our topics is quadratic polynomial. So we will focus on the quadratic polynomial. Now, any polynomial having one variable and 2 degree is called quadratic polynomial. The standard form of quadratic polynomial is x square plus bx plus c. This is called quadratic polynomial. And here a should not be equal to 0. A, B and C belongs to real number. A is called coefficient of x. B is called coefficient of A is coefficient of x square, B is called coefficient of x, and C is constant. Now come to quadratic equation. If polynomial is px, denoted px, that is x square plus bx plus c. So it is quadratic polynomial. But if px equal to 0, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, now this is called quadratic equation. Equation means equal sign. So, and we have to find the value of x, that is variable. If you put this sign in this left side, the result will come equal to 0. That is a quadratic equation. Here a should not be equal to 0. If a will be 0, the remaining bx plus c equal to 0, this is a linear equation. It is not a quadratic equation. So we can write which one is a quadratic equation or not. Simply if you write here x square equal to 0, whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Yes, it is a quadratic equation because our condition is one variable and second variable. This is a quadratic equation. If you write as suppose 3x to the power minus 2 plus 2x minus 1 equal to 0, is it a quadratic equation? No, it is not quadratic equation because the variable x and its power is negative. So it is also known that the second degree and one variable, and exponent must be non-negative, that is positive always, and whole number. It should not be also in fraction. Suppose you will write here root x plus 3 root x, is right here, x square minus 1 equal to 0. It is also not quadrivision because it is not polynomial also. This value x you can write whole to the power 1 by 2. This is not a quadratic equation. Again I write one example here. Suppose 5x square plus 2xy minus 6 equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation? No, it is not also a quadratic equation. Although variable x and degree is 2 and it is positive also, but it is 2 variables x and y. So it is also not a quadratic equation. So students, you can understand what is quadratic equation, how we utilize quadratic equation. And in exercise 4.1, one question will be asked in the board exam whether it is a quadratic equation or not. You will go through that exercise and you will solve. And then after solution of quadratic equation. Solution of quadratic equation, there are three solutions. One is called factorization method. So this numerical factorization. Number 2, completing the square. And third one, use quadratic formula. Now first of all I will give you the quadratic formula. Then we will start one by one how to solve the quadratic equation either by factorization, completing the square and use of quadratic. Generally the question will ask from either factorization method or use quadratic formula. Completing the square is very clear asking the question in both directions. Quadratic formula. So our standard form of quadratic equation is x square plus dx plus c equal to 0. So roots of quadratic equation is there is 2 powers, so there will be 2 roots, and if there will be 3 cubic roots, then become 3 roots. So x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. All this formula is come that I will teach in the next classes of x equal to minus b plus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is also right. Now b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. And it is simply denoted by capital letter D, b equal to b square minus 4ac. Therefore, there are 2 roots, alpha plus part and beta is the minus part. Alpha equal to minus b plus under root b square minus 4 is d, so instead of b square minus 4 we will denote with d by beta equal to minus b minus under root d by d. This is roots of quadratic equation. There are 2 roots, alpha and beta. Then after we will have to know the nature of roots. Nature of roots, or another word also you can use, characteristics of roots. Both the same terms. Nature of, there are three characteristics of root or nature of roots. Number one, if discriminant equal to 0. Discriminant equal to 0 means after solution of b square minus 4ac, if the result will come 0, then both roots are equal. Both roots are equal. Means alpha and beta both will come equal. That is, if b will be 0, simply will remain that is both root alpha and beta that will equal to minus b upon b. Second characteristic, that if discriminant is greater than 0. Greater than means positive number. A solution of b square minus 4ac, it will come more than 1, 0, that is greater than 0, and both roots are unequal and real. Third one, if discriminant is less than 0, means negative number 0. After solution of b square minus 4ac, it will become minus, that is no real roots. So if no real roots means you need not to solve, and in the higher classes we go in class 11, we start from this point. That is, if this less than 0, that is minus, then how we solve? That is not need to explain to here. That is I equal to under root minus 1 will come, and then we start from imaginary number. In the higher class, class 11 we will do this. So, nature roots. After that, sum of roots. That is alpha plus beta. If you add these two, it will come minus b by 2. That is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. And product of roots, that is alpha into beta multiplied to these two will multiply, it will come c by a. You can solve it yourself. It will come c by a, that is c is constant and upon a is coefficient of x. And the last one is to find quadratic distribution. To find quadratic distribution, the formula is x square minus sum of root alpha plus beta into x plus product of root alpha into beta equal to. So first of all, you should know all this formula. Then we will start the quadratic solution of quadratic equation, a factorization method, and some application also. That will I teach you in the next class.